So for a few days since our last game, home to Charlton, obviously last Saturday, how has it been on the training ground and the build-up to this weekend's match?
As always, good, yeah. I keep reiterating we've got a good group who like to train and train hard, and they've worked well. We've had more game-based training this week. We've played 11-a-side games, broke it up in different areas of the park, but done as usual again, a lot of crossing and finishing, a lot of shooting from outside the box, a lot of set plays. We just need to keep working on the key ingredient, the final piece of the jigsaw, putting the ball in the back of the net, and we've worked hard again this week at doing that.
On that subject, I suppose this away game this Saturday at Walsall, I suppose you expect it to be another away game where the host try their best to make it as hard as possible for you, obviously perhaps similar to what has been the recent away games.
Yeah, I think performance-wise, every away game this season we've been relatively happy with, but the last two they've been disappointing results, no doubt. We've not scored, the 1-0 at Swindon and the 3-0 at Southend, but performances wise there've been a lot of good things to take out of them. But we go back to the scenario where we know we're under no illusions that we're not scoring enough goals for the play that we're producing, but that's not just, again, it's not just the forwards, it can be wide men, midfield men, defenders, everyone comes into that mix. There's no blame culture here. We try to play in a manner that gives us a lot of opportunities, and we go to Walsall in a really determined mood to come back with the 3 points. We need to get back to winning games away from home, which we did well early part of the season, but if we don't score we're not going to win, so we need to start in the back of the net.
Yeah, looking at those last two away games, Southend and Swindon, these obviously scorelines sometimes don't tell. Yeah. Sometimes might not tell the full story. Certainly 3-0 loss and a 1-0 loss certainly don't tell the full story for those two games. No, we're not going back and crying over spilt milk, but certainly not. We've looked at edits and we've shown some of the lads certain things. I mean, the Southend game, you look at it on, when you're away from it, you're not at the game 3-0, you think, but it was never a 3-0 game. And likewise Swindon, we've had enough good opportunities to have taken something from the game. So, as I say, and again last week at home at Charlton, 0-0, fair result. Certainly a draw was a fair. Should have been 2-2, 3-3. We should have scored. They should have scored. We didn't. So we take the positives out of that. The fact that we're creating opportunities, and we just know we need to now to do that final bit and start scoring goals. And we'll be pleased when we do that.